Yes, people, a very, very happy morning to all of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we started with a brand new topic in the last class, which was Accounting Standard 10, where we're getting guidance on how to do accounting for property, plant, equipment. So, let's do a very quick recap of what we studied in the last class. So, guys, AS10 is applicable on all the entities, whether you're corporate or non-corporate. It's a mandatory accounting standard. No exemptions available in any manner to any entities. Okay, not okay. Next, the objective of this accounting standard is to provide guidance. Provide guidance on what? To provide guidance on accounting treatment. Accounting treatment of what? Property, plant, equipment. Not just that, when you invest in property, plant, equipment, the way you present the data will make us understand that how the investments are done in PPE. If there is any change in investment, that information also will be perceived very clearly by the users of the financial statement. Got it, not got it? In other words, this accounting standard is majorly focusing on covering three aspects. First aspect is recognition aspect. Recognition aspect means what? When and how to pass the journal entry for recording the property, plant, equipment. When and how to pass the journal entry for depreciation. Then it talks about the measurement aspect. Measurement of what? The PPE, what you record, no? The value of that, how should be derived? In that value, what and all should be added, what and all should not be added is been discussed in this chapter extensively. In this chapter, we're also trying to understand how to measure the depreciation, how to measure the impairment of the assets. Okay, not okay. At the end, it is also covering disclosure aspect, how the details has to be disclosed in the notes to accounts. Got it, not got it? Okay. Generally, for all property, plant, equipment, all the PPE, accounting standard 10 only will be applicable. For all the PPE nave, AS10 da. Ana. There are some standards, exclusive standards, who will give guidance about that PPE. So that exclusive standard has to be first preferred. For example, I gave you machinery, PPE purchased on lease or obtained on lease. So for that, there's a separate standard that is governing, which is accounting standard 19. Got it, not got it? However, the other elements of that PPE, such as depreciation, will be governed as per AS 10 only. Got it, not got it? So if there is any specific asset governing PPE aptina, follow that specific rule. If there is no specific asset aptina, follow AS 10. Got it, not got it? Okay. This standard does not apply to two things. Two assets, it does not apply. Biological assets and wasting assets. So what is the meaning of biological assets? Anything which is a living animal or living plant. Your AS10 is telling that what is biological asset? Living animal and living plant are biological assets. So in your business, if you have any biological assets, living animal or living plant, on them you will not apply accounting standard 10. In reality, those are asset only. I give what example? Milky Mist having their own cattle. From the cattle, what are they extracting? Milk and using it for the production purpose. So Kandipa, that is my asset only. It qualifies the definition of asset. It qualifies the definition of PPE also. Analo, those are out of purview of AS10. So you cannot account them as per AS10. Online students, please mute it there. You cannot account them as per AS10. And to be very precise, there is no other AS governing them also. So in that case, how do you do accounting in real life? As per the framework, you have to make some decision making on your own and do the accounting. However, if you are doing auditing for any listed companies which is governed by Ind AS, under Ind AS, the classification, what is the rule of accounting biological asset, all that has been extensively given. So if you want, you can apply that also when you are doing practical work with regard to these items, on accounting of these items for companies and non-companies. Got it, not got it? Okay. So we spoke about meaning of biological asset. What is it? Living animal, living plant. So living animal, kandipa, on living animal, no AS applied. However, on living plant, there is an exception. Living plant, they are bifurcated into bearer plant and non-bearer plant. On non-bearer plant, there is no applicability of AS10. On the bearer plant, AS10 is applied. But the question is, what is the meaning of bearer plant? When do we say something is a bearer plant? For that, AS10 is laid down three conditions. First condition is that this bearer plant should be used to produce agriculture produce. Produce here means product. Got it, not got it. Only the produce பண்ணோம். Which produce? Agriculture produce. The plant itself is not a produce. The plant should produce agriculture product. Got it, not got it. Okay. And this production should happen continuously for more than 12 months. Correct, dane? This AC I will capitalize when I'm getting this benefit from this AC for more than 12 months. The sole purpose of capital expenditure is what? The benefit should be accrued to the business for more than 12 months. Similar logic is applied here. What is wrong here? Nothing wrong. Third, the plant, which plant? The bearer plant itself should not be sold. After the crop is grown, the agriculture produce is coming, the produce and the plant both should not be sold. Produce mattu, take it out and sell it, and that plant will be as it is there, which will reproduce the agriculture product further and further. If all the three conditions are satisfied apnina, then this is called as bearer plant. This becomes PPE. What is the definition of PPE? What are the three conditions of becoming PPE? It should be tangible. It should be used in the production, or it should be used for selling or giving services, or for rental purpose, or for administrative purposes. Correct? Third condition, I should be using this asset for more than 12 months. If all the three conditions are satisfied, it is PPE. So can I say bearer plant also is satisfying those PPE ka three conditions? Yes. In that case, can I recognize the bearer plant as PPE and apply AS10 on that? Yes. Okay, not okay. Okay. Anything which is not a bearer plant are non-bearer plant. So do you want me to go through the meaning of non-bearer plant one more time? Not required, because we have discussed this extensively already in the last class. The simple revision more than sufficient. Meaning of property, plant, equipment. For an asset to be constituted as PPE, there are three conditions laid down by AS10. First is it should be a tangible item. Means what? Something which I can touch. Second, it should be held for use, not for sale. It should be held for use. That PPE I should be using in my business. Using where? In production, means manufacturing. To manufacture this remote, I should be using the machine. Second, I should be using that machine for supply of goods or rendering of services. Or I should be using that for rentals. Ana, that rental business should be my ordinary business activity. That is my core business activity. Purida. Then the PPE used for rental business will become a PPE, or it will become investment. Got it, not got it. So if I have a building, my job is to give, business is to keep on buying building and give it on rental basis. So my building giving on rent is an ordinary business activity. In that case, the building becomes PPE. However, I purchased a building just like an investment. I don't know what to do with that. So I thought, chumma kaliyadan irukke, we'll give it for rent. So was my motive to earn rental income as a business? No. So the motive was not business there. In that case, the building becomes investment, and you have to follow accounting standard 13. Got it, not got it. If that building is purchased with intention to sell, means I keep buying building, keep selling building. Upon that is held for sale. Upon AS2 will be applied. Got it, not got it. This clarity is very, very important. And second, there are some assets which will be used for administrative purpose. So in admin office, there is an AC. In the admin office, there is a furniture. All these will be used as a asset only. For administrative purpose, irundhalum adu PPE da. Okay, not okay. So these are not directly giving the economic benefit, but indirectly giving the future economic benefit. Got it, not got it. Okay. And these assets are expected to be used more than 12 months. If all the three conditions are satisfied, this will constitute PPE. Idhu da PPE. Just because it is PPE, can I record them in my books of accounts? No. For that, what they have laid down, recognition criteria has been laid down. Got it, not got it. Now I gave various examples for held for use in production, held for use in supply. All this you will read for revision purpose, or should I explain one more time? Not required. Can I go directly now? Okay. Recognition criteria. Here, one more extra diagram will come. So recognition is basically of two types. One is called as initial recognition. Second is called as subsequent recognition. About subsequent recognition, we'll discuss in the next class. Now the time has not come. So today we're talking about the initial recognition. What is the meaning of initial recognition? This PPE, when I purchased it today, initially for the very first time, how to account? For that, the conditions are there. No, that condition only I'm going to discuss. Got it, not got it. So what are the two conditions for initial recognition? Now, once you decide this is a PPE, what is a PPE? It's a tangible asset. I can touch it. I'm going to use this in business. Second, I'm going to use this for more than 12 months. All the three conditions satisfied, so it's a PPE. But now I have to check whether I can actually record this PPE or not. If the two conditions are satisfied, then only I'll record the PPE. What is the first condition? From this PPE, there should be a probable future economic benefit that should flow to the enterprise. Some economic benefit. Benefit na nare benefit irukku. Which benefit are they talking about? Economic benefit. Economic means what? Monetary. Not just money. Anything monetary related. It could be in cash or kind also. Got it, not got it. Some benefit we should get out of this PPE. When? In future. Got it, not got it. However, there is an exception. There are some assets which may not give the direct economic benefit, but it will assist this PPE to get the economic benefit. In other words, this is a direct PPE giving me direct economic benefit. This PPE is there, no, will not directly give me economic benefit, but this PPE will support this PPE to get the economic benefit. So these are called as enabler assets. These are called as enabler assets. So enabler assets are exception where even if you don't get any future economic benefit out of this, still it is a supporting to the other PPE. So that enabler asset also will be called as PPE. Because without this enabler asset, this asset cannot function. The business cannot function. Hence, enabler asset also, even though they don't have the future economic benefit, as an exception, they will be allowed as PPE. Got it, not got it. I gave example of enabler asset. Railway sidings, very good. Then road, common road, government is supposed to put, but they have not put. So we have put. And on that road, multiple people are accessing it. From that road, direct economic benefit will come? No. Because of that road, factory, labors will come easily and go. Truck for movement of goods will happen very easily and smooth. So that is enabling my business to function efficiently. Hence, enabler assets are also PPE. Got it, not got it? Okay. First condition, it should give me future economic benefit. What is second condition? The cost of that PPE should be measured reliably. Got it, not got it? So in case of purchase of asset or construction of asset, you'll have adequate bill to support it. There will not be a problem. The main problem comes when this product is not purchased nor constructed, rather acquired through exchange, barter transaction. In that case, what value of this is a question mark. So in this AS10, they are teaching us how to measure the cost reliably. Got it, not got it? Okay. Then comes measurement of PPE. There is two type of measurement. One is called as initial measurement. Second is called as subsequent measurement. This is measurement aspect. Previously, what did we learn? Recognition aspect. So in recognition also, there are two two recognition. One is initial recognition. Second is subsequent recognition. In measurement also, there is initial measurement and subsequent measurement. I told, no, one chart I'm missing here. I'll add and give you. This is the chart. Ide mari varum. Where I'll mention initial recognition, subsequent recognition. The meaning of that I meant to discuss. Got it, not got it? So today we're going to talk about only initial. Initial means what? When the PP is acquired for the first time or constructed for the first time. Initially, for the first time, how do you record is the focus. How do you measure is the focus. Got it, not got it? So in today's session, we'll only talk about initial recognition, initial measurement. So when you initially record a PPE, when you do initial measurement of that to record the PPE, it should be always done. It should be always done at historical cost. So what model are we following? We are following cost model. Got it, not got it? However, your framework is suggesting 4 measurement techniques. Am I right? You can choose any 4, no problem. Until when? Until this AS came. In the AS10 வர வரைக்கும் இந்த PPE வந்து நீ 4 விதத்துல ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணியிருந்திருக்கலாம். But now you cannot do it. Because AS10 will override the framework. So between AS10 and framework, if there is a clash, who will supersede? Always AS will supersede. So if AS is telling here, only follow historical cost concept, can you go and argue with them and say, no, we'll follow framework, that is present value? Will you follow that? No. Revaluation model? If AS10 says that, yes, we will also allow revaluation model apnina, then you can do revaluation. But revaluation model is allowed here when? Only in the subsequent measurement. Got it, not got it? Here also, there are some conditions which I'll discuss in the next class. This I'm not discussing today. My focus is fully on this. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now that you have to record PP at cost. How to calculate the cost of the PP is important, no? So people have confusion that what all will form part of the PP. In the PP இருக்கு இல்லையா, இதோட காஸ்ட்ல வந்து என்னெல்லாம் இன்க்ளூட் ஆகும், என்ன ஆகாது, what will be included, what will not be included, there's a big question mark. So AS10 has given a very pure clarification that what and all will be a part of cost and what and all will not be a part of cost. Extensively they've discussed. Not chumma, just like that. Extensively they have discussed. Now, the cost of the PPE is bifurcated into three categories. How many categories? Three categories. First is called as purchase cost, PC. Second is called as directly attributable cost, which we call as DAC. And last is called as dismantling, decommissioning, removing, restoring cost, which either you can call it as DC or RC. Got it, not got it? இது மூணு தான் மொத்தமா சேர்த்தா cost of PPE. These three only, if I add all together, it is cost of PPE. Apart from this, if anything else is coming, that is excluded from the purview of cost of PPE. Okay, not okay? Okay. First is purchase cost. First is purchase cost. Means if I'm buying this asset appadina, what is the purchase cost of this? The money that you paid to the supplier, the value that you promised to pay to the supplier, that is the purchase cost. Any problem in this? Now, this value, how do you finalize? First, you would have given one gross purchase price. Since the machinery value is huge, you would have bargained him, asked for trade discount or rebate. So that if he gives, what will you do? Minus. So balance is called as net purchase price. Got it, not got it? With the net purchase price, what do you add? GST or customs duty. Got it, not got it? With gross purchase price minus trade discount or rebate, we'll get net purchase price. With that, you will add GST or customs duty. And this becomes your purchase price, invoice price, or you can say invoice price. Got it, not got it? Now, on the GST or the customs duty, if input tax credit is not available or duty drawback is not available on the customs aptina, then this entire invoice price becomes your cost. Whatever money I'm paying, if I'm not recovering them from the department aptina, that is my cost, which I have to recover from whom? Customer, by selling the product to them. Only by selling the product to them. Got it, not got it? But this GST, I'm getting input tax credit or I'm getting duty drawback from the government aptina, then that is not a part of your cost. In that case, you will minus ITC. Got it, not got it? You will minus ITC and the balance part will become your cost. Got it, not got it? Clear or not clear? Okay. This is what has been explained here. That's all. It's a freight charges and also. For buying this machinery from Delhi, freight will come. No. Where will that be added? That will come under this. So all the incidental cost is been covered separately in directly attributable cost. But purchase costing is the pure purchase price of the asset. Pure purchase price. Direct price. Direct purchase cost. Associated cost will be discussed separately here under directly attributable cost. So in the last class, till this only I discussed. I said today we'll discuss about directly attributable cost in detail. Got it, not got it? So from now only, I'm starting the class properly in depth. So far, what did we do? Revision of the last class. The example what I gave in 11th, while studying depreciation chapter with me, the same example I'm going to give even now. Online people, all of you switch on your videos. Or else I'll put all of you in the waiting room. No video, no class. No video, no class. It is compulsory for everyone to switch on your videos. Okay, people, all of you know, once upon a time, I used to love chocolates. So now you don't love? Namma. So I've curtailed on chocolates, but still, I'm a fan of chocolate. So in examples, I'll continue to give examples of chocolate. Okay, not okay. So I want to manufacture chocolates. My dream is that if I put raw chocolate here product should come. Like, very good. She's reminding of one politician. He said, here I'll put potato, there gold will come. Like that, here I'll put chocolate raw material, there multiple different chocolate should come. If I click a button, Ferrero Rocher should come. If I click another button, Dairy Milk should come. And nobody will touch the product in between. All the manufacturing will be done by machine directly. So from one machine to another machine, automatically the chocolates will travel. That kind of full plant and machinery setup I want. Now, this machine is available only in one place, Delhi. Where? Delhi. Now, in Delhi, there are multiple suppliers selling this machine. Who is a genuine supplier? Who is not a genuine supplier? Who will be giving this product at a very good price? Who will give me credit? I have to go there, I have to talk. But I don't have that much time. nor have that much knowledge also. So what I did is I appointed one agent in Delhi, told him that, look, boss, I want this machinery. I want at this price. I want this much of discount, etc., etc. You help me to find this machinery. And lucky fellow, that agent was very good. He helped me to get a proper machinery, what I wanted, the way I wanted, exact same way. And the company is that good, it is willing to support properly, end to end. Whenever I need any support, they'll come and give me that kind of support. So everything properly set and done. Now we have purchased the machine also. Payment done from my end. Payment also done from my end. Delhi, machine purchased. The value of the machine is 25 lakh rupees. How much is the value of the machine? 25 lakh rupees. My question to all of you. This 25 lakh rupees machine, what I paid is including GST. Including GST. On which, including GST. GST is how much? 5 lakh. GST is how much? 5 lakh. Unfortunately, on this machine, input is not available. Input is not available. In this 25 lakh, 5 lakh ka GST already included, but input is not available. What is my cost of PPE? 20 lakh or 25 lakh? How many of you say 20 lakh? Raise your hands. No 20 lakh? All 25 lakh? Okay. So whatever money I paid, nothing I'm going to get refund from the department. No ITC, nothing up. That is my cost. So yes, this is called as purchase cost. What is it called as? Purchase cost. Okay. This machinery is there where, you know, in the factory of the Delhi supplier. In the factory of the Delhi supplier, this machinery is lying. Will I or agent lift like this and come from there? Fly and come? No. So what should I do? Arrange a transporter who can help me to carry this machinery safely from Delhi to Coimbatore. Any difficulty in understanding this point? No problem. Okay. This is very good. CBE chocolate factory. Now, look at the speed also. Oh my God. क्या ऑटोमेटिक है? सब मैं कर रहा हूँ. My creativity or giving credit or automatic? Driver also will come, no?
सर वो ऐसे वाला बना दो हाथ
How is the creativity? Okay. Headlights. Now, see, class should be creative. I'm just trying to be creative. Now, my simple question to all of you. This truck wala is waiting outside the factory gate. What will machine say? Oh, truck wala, you came. So I'll hop, come and jump on the truck and sit. Will the machine come and sit on that? No. There are some laborers who has to shift the machine on truck. Factory will not do. Factory will have labor. The supplier will have labor, but they will not do. They will call outside people. We have to pay them coolie. Then only they will do the shifting. That is called as loading charges. What charges? Loading charges. So here after purchase of machinery, the next amount that I'm going to pay first will be agent commission. First agent commission. Without giving commission to agent, loading will not happen. That agent will not allow to load. That is a rule. Agent commission 1 lakh rupees. Agent commission 1 lakh rupees. My simple question, without paying this agent commission 1 lakh rupees, will I get machine in my premises? Tell me people. No. Upon this cost is essential for me to get the asset in my hand. If I want asset to be ready for use, like how I want, I have some intention to use the asset in the particular way. To satisfy my intent of using that asset, in other words, to keep the asset ready for use, I have to pay this money. If I don't pay this money, I will not get the asset. If I don't get the asset, I cannot keep the asset ready as per my intended use. Whatever I said so far, no, it's got multiple keywords in it, which you have to write in the exam if a theory question is being asked. Got it, not got it? So let's see how much of you captured the keywords. Agent commission 1 lakh paid. Now, for loading the machine on the truck, it's not an easy job. So some laborers have helped it. So loading charges paid is 50,000 rupees. Any problem? Now, the truck all the way from Delhi has to come to Coimbatore. Will it come free of cost? Is it my mama, tata will do free of service cost to me? No, we have to pay him, boss. That is called as transportation charges or freight charges. Carriage is almost within the city. Multiple city, intercity apdina, it is generally freight or transportation or freight or transportation. Okay. So now the transportation charges for this is, let's say 50,000 rupees. Any problem? My simple question to all of you, without paying this loading charges and without paying this transportation charges, will I get the asset in my premises? Not possible. Can I keep the asset ready for use? Not possible. Can I bring the asset to such a condition which I intend to use? Not possible. Which means all of you know that if I don't pay this money, asset will not come to my hand. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now, during the journey, I feel, what if this driver will drink and drive? He'll do accident. If machine is getting spoiled, damaged, then it's a big risk because the value of the machine is 25 lakh, boss. 25 lakh. It's a huge amount. So now, to cover that risk of accident, what will we take? Insurance. Is it essential or not? It is essential, 100% essential. So, insurance charges 10,000 rupees. Any problem? Insurance charges 10,000 rupees. Now this truck all the way from Delhi is reached Coimbatore. Will machine jump from the truck and come inside my factory directly? Pop. No, I have to call the local kuliwala and I have to ask them to unload the machines. So here you have to pay unloading charges. So plus unloading charges. Same 50,000 I'm keeping. Any problem? Unloading done. Without unloading the machine, can I get the machine in my hand? Can I use it? Not possible. Hence I have to pay this compulsory. Got it, not got it? Okay. Now, once the unloading is done, this is shifted in the factory. In some corner of the factory, this is being shifted. I have not kept in the place where I want to install the machinery. Or corner la eduthu vechiruken. Yen theriyuma? The place where I have to install the machinery, no, the ground is uneven. The ground is uneven. There's a lot of stones in it. So I have to remove the stones. It's a proper ground. To make it strong, I have to dig and put concrete. Because it's a huge machine. I have to drill the machine on the earth. Illana machine aado. So I'm doing site preparation. What preparation? I'm doing site preparation. In site preparation, whatever stones are there that I'm removing, land is not in level. I'm leveling the land. I'm doing the digging work and doing the basic foundation work. இதெல்லாம் பண்ணா மட்டும்தான் machine install பண்ண முடியும். Who's saying this? The supplier has told. Because the machine is very big, it's very powerful, it's very vibrating machine. So if you don't do proper installation, if the base foundation on which the machine is installed, that foundation is not strong, apdina, machine will anytime collapse. So I did site preparation. So there's a site preparation cost of 90,000 rupees. Site preparation cost of 90,000 rupees. Okay, not okay. Now to do the site preparation work, I called a professional. Adavadhu, to do the site preparation work, there are people to do the work. But planning of how to do that, I hired one consultant. I hired one professional consultant who will guide these people on how to do the site preparation work. Purida. So I paid professional charges of 50,000 rupees to that person to guide these people how to do the work. Got it, not got it? Got it, not got? Tell me. Okay. Now, the machine is ready for installation. So I called the company. So company people have sent their men to do the installation work. So installation cost is coming out to be another 1 lakh rupees. How much it is? 1 lakh rupees is installation costs. If I don't do installation, can I keep the asset ready for use? Will the asset be ready to use as per my intended purpose? No. So to keep the asset ready for use, look at the technical word I'm using. I'm focusing on the asset ready to use, which means all the costs that I'm incurring from the beginning till the asset is ready for my intended use, how I want it to be running, to run in that stage, till that stage, whatever cost is incurred, all that are my part of cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Here, not stopped. Story continues. After installation has been done, there is a trial run cost. Trial run cost means what? So here in the trial run period, what they will do is they'll do testing. If I put raw chocolate here, whether that's it, Ferrero Rocher is coming or not coming, they'll do one trial. Not just one trial, 2 trial, 5 trial, 10 trial, because in that we have to do adjustment. At multiple stages, adjustment has to be done. There'll be a heating component, there'll be a packing component, there'll be a mixing component. இதெல்லாம் கரெக்டா ரேஷியோ மிக்ஸ் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னா நிறைய செட்டிங் எல்லாம் கரெக்டா பண்ணணும். All these machines are there, no, are component of multiple machinery. In that, lot of technical items are there. Setting arrangement, all is there. So correct setting has to be done apnina, multiple trial run has to be done. So lot of trial run is happening. That trial run is cost incurring for me. Electricity is getting wasted there. Raw materials are getting wasted there. So all that put together, trial run cost is another 1 lakh rupees. Got it, not got it? During this trial run, in the trial run, this trial run is that trial run before the machine is ready for use. Machine use ready ஆகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி வரைக்கும் நான் பண்ற run தான் trial run. புரியுதா? I'm specifying this why, because ICA has got one question in your ICA module where they'll use the word trial run, but that is not before ready for use, that is after ready for use. And the trial run will not be a part of your cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Asset, till the asset is ready to use, up to that stage, whatever trial run is there, no, trial run is done. Other cost is capitalized. Got it, not got it? Okay. During this trial run, I got some product, no, that is not a saleable product. It's not in good condition. It is in bad condition. What I did, I found out a local manufacturer who manufactures local chocolate, a quality chocolate which is very bad, not that great quality of chocolate. He says that don't throw away those chocolates, sir. Give me those chocolates. We will reprocess and sell the chocolates. So I gave the entire trial run of the product, whatever product I generated, product or scrap, whatever you say, I sold it to somebody else and I got a revenue of 10,000 rupees. How much? 10,000 rupees. Now what do I do with this 10,000 rupees? It's my income. That should be subtracted from your trial rent cost. Purida. This will be subtracted. So this is called as net proceeds of trial rent. Net proceeds of trial rent. Who's saying this? AS10 is saying that. AS10 is saying that if you're doing any trial run, in that if any product is coming, which you're either scrapping it or selling at the lower price, because that product is not the good product. It is a testing product, no? So அப்படிதான் இருக்கும் அது. அது வித்து ஏதாவது காசு வந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா that you adjust from your trial rent cost. So net proceed is there, no? How much is net proceed? 90,000 is there, no? 1 lakh minus 10,000, 90,000. That should be a part of your cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Now once the trial run is done, everything is over. Nothing else to be done further. Okay, wow. Now that's it. After the trial run is done, the installation person is telling, now everything is pakka ready, sir. That is a stage called as asset ready for use stage. Once the asset is ready for use, whatever cost you have done so far will be capitalized. After that, whatever cost you're incurring for that PPE, for that manufacturing will not be a part of your cost of PPE, which means all the expenses incurred right from buying of the machine till the asset is ready to use. What is the word? Ready to use should be capitalized to the asset account. However, when you study income tax, when you are sitting in Rajat sir class, he will not use the word ready to use. What will he use? Sorry, no, he will not use the word. What did I use? Ready to use. What will he use? Put to use. Yes. There in the income tax, the depreciation is charged only when the asset is put to use. Here it is not that case. Here the capitalization and depreciation will be charged once the asset is ready for use. Got it, not got it? Yes. Okay, not okay. Idike ipdi shock ana eppadipa? AS10 says that you can calculate depreciation in whatever way you want. You want to use SLM, you use SLM. You want to use WDV, you use WDV. You want to use machine rate method, use it. Production unit method, use it. Sum of years digit method, use it. AS10 gives you multiple flexibility. But what does company law say? Company law says life nale SLM now. So company law says that I want the depreciation to be done as per life of the asset, which is SLM. What does your income tax act says? I want depreciation as per WDV. No. இதில் எல்லாத்துல யார் மாட்டான் தெரியுமா? பிசினஸ்மேன். அவன் உள்ள மனசுல கோவம். என்னை பார்த்தா எப்படிதான் தெரியுது உனக்கு? ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் ஒன்னொரு மாதிரி சொல்றீங்க, நான் என்ன பண்ணன்றான். புரியுதா? That's why most of the entities, they don't follow sum of years digit method, your machine rate method, or production unit method. They do either SLM or WDV. If you do SLM, if you do accounting as per SLM, you are satisfying company law. Upon a tax, you have to do recomputation as per WDV. புரியுதா? If you do as per WDV in accounts அப்படினா, then as per ROC, you have to recompute the depreciation and financial statement. That's a headache here. We can't do anything. When will these all people come in sync? We don't know. Anyways, so like that, all I'm trying to say is that there could be difference between AS versus company law or income tax. So that you deal there. I'm telling what is AS10 saying. So AS10 says that all the cost incurred right from buying of the PPE till asset is ready to use will be capitalized. Don't you think that this example I gave you in the 11th standard itself? Those who did 11th with me, either live or recorded, this was discussed extensively there. Here 2-3 items extra added. Site preparation cost all I didn't use in the 11th standard. Amul baby, how much load I can put on you? Site preparation cost அப்படின்னா அவன சைட் என்னன்னு தெரியும். அவன் சைட்னா சைட் அடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு தோணும் அவனுக்கு. இந்த சைட் அவனுக்கு எல்லாம் புரியுமா? So there I gave only that much load, which is essential. Now you become grown-up boys and girls. I have to tell you a lot of things. Here also few things I have left, which I'll read now in some time. Okay, va? Okay. Now why I did this entire drama is because if I just read theory, okay, this and all you add, this and all you minus abdina, it will not be, stored in your mind properly. Photographic memory, that's very important. So what happens is when you have this diagram, if you have listened to me very carefully, thoughtfully abdina, next time, whenever, even in exam, if a question related to this, if it is asked, no, in the image உனக்கு fly ஆகும். ஆமா சார் வரைஞ்சார் அந்த ட்ரக்கு, இத்து போன ட்ரக்கு, அதுல ஒரு மண்ணாங்கட்டி டிரைவர் போட்டு வரைஞ்சாரு பாத்தியா, அதெல்லாம் ஞாபகம் வரும். How the truck came, loading, unloading, what and all example I gave, that will pop up in your mind. You will never forget it. So for this part, even if you do less revision, no, you'll be able to remember. Because that way I put the data in the mind. Idhe mari, I can put data for all the other concepts and chapters also. But for that, you have to do advanced accounting with me for 4 years. Purida, which nobody will do. So wherever possible, limited here and there, I can play with the diagram. Rest all, we have to go a little bit fast and only theoretical manner. Purida. Now let's come back. Now, whatever cost you pay people for the purchase of machinery, no, this is called as purchase cost. What is it called as? Purchase cost. Purida. Now, whatever cost you paid from here till here, all of this is called direct attributable cost. All of these are only directly attributable cost. Any problem here? No problem. Okay, let me tell you one more point. There are 3 elements of cost. One is what? Purchase cost. Second is directly attributable cost. Third is restoration cost or dismantling cost. Now, this factory which I took, no, it's not my own land. It's not my own place. It is on rental. It's on rental. The agreement for running this factory is for 10 years. The agreement for running this factory is how much? 10 years. After 10 years, I have to give the factory back to the owner. That's the condition. Upon a 10 years culture, in the factory, I can't renew, I can't extend it also. Because the wording in the agreement is what? Once 10 years are completed, you will have to vacate the factory. Up in agreement potache. One more condition what they put in that is, when you go back, you should give me the land in the same condition what I gave you. But here what we have done, we have put factory, site எல்லாம் போட்டிருக்கோம், cost எல்லாம் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், leveling பண்ணியிருக்கோம். That I don't want. I want how I gave, same way I want it back. Got it, not got it. So my question to all of you, at the end of the 10th year, when I vacate the factory to dismantle all the machinery, to restore the land in the original form, correct? And the cement எல்லாம் நான் வந்து உள்ள போட்டிருக்கேன், concrete which I put in the ground, no, I have to remove all that and again recover with mud. Will that happen free of cost? No. For that also paisa has to be spent. புரியுதா? Happening of that cost is confirm or not confirm? Confirm. Agreement போட்டாச்சு. After 10 years, factory has to be vacated. And for that, paisa will happen. That cost, are we supposed to record or not? Yes. You will have to record. எப்போ ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணோம்? Today itself. When? Initial recognition. When this factory is being set, no, in the PP வருது பாத்தியா, அந்த டைமே வந்து நீ ஃபியூச்சர்ல 10 வருஷம் கழிச்சு, after 10 years, what expenses you're going to do, no, that you have to be recording today itself. Got it, not got it. Here, two accounting standards comes into picture. One, AS10 is coming into picture, and second, AS29 is coming into picture. What is AS29 talking about? Those who are writing in September will be knowing. What does AS29 talks about? नहीं पता शीज टेलिंग कुछ எடுத்து அடிப்பேன் இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணினா செப்டம்பர்ல அப்படி ஜான் மாத்திடுவேன் அட்டெம்ப்ட் உனக்கு. வெரி குட். ப்ரொவிஷன்ஸ், liabilities and contingent liabilities. புரியுதா? அதுல வந்து they have given the conditions for recording provision. Jan people, don't worry, we'll have to do, we will do it. So provision AS29 tells that what are the conditions upon which you're supposed to record a provision entry. So here those conditions are triggered. Hence, as per AS29, we have to create a provision. Why I'm using the word provision? Because I'll pay this money in future, but exactly how much I don't know. Now, for example, this 25 lakh worth of machine is there. No, I'm purchasing on credit. Correct? What is entry? PPE, that is machine account debit to supplier. Correct? This is liability or provision? It is liability. Liability and two things. Anything that I have to pay in future is liability. Second, the exact amount that I'm going to pay is known to me, 100% certain. Upper it is liability. The wording what I've used now, no, is not the original AS wording. It is not like inter wordings. These are all Amul baby wordings which I've used in 11th, 12th and foundation. Purida. Why? Because for all people those are writing in Jan, I have not taught you AS29 yet. So I can't use the keywords there. It'll hurt you now. So I'm using only those words which you are able to understand up till foundation level. Purida. So in foundation, what did I say? What is liability? What is liability? Anything that I have to pay in future is liability. Plus what amount I'm going to pay, 100% exactly I know. If any condition satisfied, it is liability. Then what is meaning of provision? Anything that I pay in future is provision, but amount is exactly not known. Upward is provision. Got it, not got it. Now here also same problem. After 10 years, I'm going to incur the cost for dismantling of the machinery and this restoration of land. But after 10 years, what value will be incurred? Can anybody give quotation today itself? Quotation can be given, obtain approximately, estimated la ivlo selavu avun solli sollaam. But is this what is the real cost? No. After 10 years, anything can happen. Now you go and buy any product in the market, get a quotation, no? They will say quotation is valid only for 1 week or 2 weeks or maximum 1 month. Because after 1 month, price may change. So we don't know. ஒரு மந்த்துக்கே இவ்வளோ வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, if they are doing so much of drama means after 10 years anything can happen. So the cost what you're estimating is now on estimation basis we are recording it. Got it, not got it. Got it, not got it. Hence this is called as provision. Means what? I know I have to pay this money in future, but exactly how much we don't know. So you have to create in form of provision. Now இது பேஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் இருக்கு, but I'm not going to do that example today. I'll do it in the next class because it is little complicated. All I'm trying to put a seed in your mind is that whatever money I'm going to spend in future, that entry I will record here at the time of initial recognition. Here itself I'll record the entry in form of what? Provision. In form of what? Provision. Got it, not got it. Online people, video on Madi. No video, no class. So this PPE cost is comprising of 3 elements. One is purchase cost. Second is directly attributable cost. Third is dismantling charges or restoration charges or this decommissioning charges, etc., which have to pay in future, but that you have to credit and recorded cost today itself. So here there's a lot of mathematical concept that I have to put into your mind. In foundation, have you studied something called as present value? Yes. Those who did foundation with me or anywhere, you did present value ka calculation in the goodwill concept, correct? Yes. We did framework also. In framework also, we had a little bit of present value. So that knowledge we have to apply while doing this question. Got it, not got it. But I'm not touching that. Is that okay? Next class, we'll discuss about the present value calculation, etc., etc. Today, my focus is on basic questions on how to calculate the cost. Is it okay or not okay? Super. Now let's proceed. Meaning and computation of directly attributable cost. Any cost directly attributable to bring the asset to the location, to bring the PP machinery to the Coimbatore factory. From where did I buy the machinery? Delhi. From Delhi to bring it to the present location, whatever cost is incurred, all that costs are called as directly attributable cost. Location வர வரைக்கும் மட்டும் கிடையாது. And means plus condition necessary for it to be capable of operating in the manner intended by management. அப்படின்னு என்ன? I'll give another example. AC. I purchased from Girias. Girias has delivered the AC to my academy. புரியுதா? AC has got two components. One is compressor, second is AC unit. கரெக்டா? ரெண்டு காம்பனன்ட் இருக்கு. If this comes, AC will run automatically. No, we have to do installation, boss. Only if the installation is done, then that asset is ready for my intended use. Intended use means what? The way this product is supposed to be functioned, till that stage you come, whatever cost is incurred has to be cost of PPE. Purida. So, any cost that is directly incurred for bringing the asset to the location and such condition, which condition? That condition which is operating in a manner as intended by management. எனக்கு அது எப்படி வேணுமோ அப்படி அது வர வரையும் நான் அதுக்கு மேல இன்கர் பண்ற காஸ்ட் அத்தனையுமே வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் PPE. Got it, not got it? So trial run cost is there. No. Why are they doing trial run? Because I'm not satisfied with what is the machine operating. So till I want the machine to function in that way, they'll keep on doing adjustment in the machinery. For that, cost will be incurred. That cost also is a part of my cost of PPE. So as per my desire, how the machine is to be worked, no? அந்த ஸ்டேஜ் வர வரையும் நீ அத்தனை செலவு பண்ண அந்த மஷினை வந்து கண்டிஷன் பண்றதுக்கு அது அத்தனையும் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இஸ் பார்ட் ஆஃப் யுவர் காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் PPE. Got it, not got it? In other words, all expenses incurred till the asset is ready for intended use. How I want. இந்த phone வாங்கும் போது I had an intention to use this phone. Up to that my intended use level, the asset is not functioning அப்படின்னா up to that stage whatever cost I'm incurring, all that will be a part of your cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? In other words, all expenses incurred till the asset is ready for intended use are included in the cost of PPE. Example, this is given in your original accounting standard. Cost of employee benefit arising directly from the construction or acquisition of the item or property, plant, equipment. I'll just read it. I'll explain you because below I've given the same point again with meaning and example. Purida. Next is cost of site preparation. Are you able to connect the point there in the example? Yes. Initial delivery and handling cost. Initial delivery and handling cost. Initial delivery and transportation charges. Handling cost. Insurance, loading, unloading. Everything is a part of initial delivery and handling cost. Installation and assembly cost. Installation charges, trial run charges, all will come here. Got it, not got it? No. Trial run will come in point E. Here it is installation and assembling only. Purida. E point is cost of testing. Testing done when? During trial run. Whether the asset is functioning properly or not. And this should be after deducting the net proceeds from the selling of any items produced while bringing the asset to that location and condition. So when you did the sample testing, during that period, if there is any product either good or bad generated which you have sold or scrapped, so that sale value should be subtracted from the trial run cost, and net trial run cost is a part of your cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Any professional fee acquired for this purpose. So here two professional fees I took. I paid. One, I paid professional fees to the commission to the agent. Agent helped me to source the machinery. He did professional service to me, no? So that is my professional fees that I paid to the agent as commission. Second, for doing the site preparation work, I appointed one professional person to guide them how to do it. That also is a part of professional fee. Got it, not got it? Now, what is the meaning of employee benefit cost? Salary, wages of employees. Employee in another. So here what happened is, let's suppose this machinery what I was installing in the factory, no, wanted some support from our staff. So I deployed Sangami for one entire week. Sangami's work one entire week to completely support those people who were there in the factory doing the installation. And Sangami had some technical knowledge also. So she was also a part of the installation process. So in that entire 1 week, whatever Sangami did, no, I gave a payment which is specifically towards that particular work what she's doing. அதுக்காக வேண்டிய நான் தனியா வந்து சம்பளம் கொடுத்திருக்கேன் இல்ல எக்ஸ்ட்ரா மணி கொடுத்திருக்கேன் இல்ல that dedicated portion of salary is been dedicated towards the installation process. That also will be a part of your cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Clear or not clear? Clear or not clear? So here they're talking about employee. Employee they're talking about. Employee na yaar? Either the person who's working with me to whom I'm paying salary or wages. These are the employee who are employed as per AS 15. So AS 15 defines the employees. So basically those are my staff. So if any of my staff are directly involved in the construction or installation of PPE apdina, and for that if I'm paying any money means in form of salary or wages apdina, that also will be a part of your cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Salary paid to worker constructing a factory building or engineers installing machinery. That staff should be directly involved. புரியுதா? சும்மா சேர் போட்டு அங்க வேடிக்கை பார்த்து உட்கார்றதுக்கெல்லாம் காசு கொடுக்க மாட்டேன். அந்த காசு அப்படியே கொடுத்தா வந்து that is not for construction or PPE. I am talking about a cost that is paid to my staff who is directly involved in the construction or installation of PPE. Got it, not got it? Okay. This example, okay, I'll give it not here. I have one more example in mind, but that I will give it where, here. There are some exclusions from cost of PPE. That example, what came to my mind just now, which I thought like this, I'll give in some time. Now, site preparation cost incurred to make the site ready for installation or use, such as land leveling, demolition of old structure. Correct, no? In my factory place, imagine there's an old structure, small structure that I'm demolishing. For that also cost is there, no? So that cost is essential for me to install the PPE for my intended use. Clearing stones before construction, etc., etc. All these are called as site preparation cost. Next is initial delivery and handling cost. Cost of transportation, loading, unloading. Adellame vandu pathina it is called as initial delivery and handling cost. Freight charges, transportation charges, loading, unloading charges, transit insurance. All these are part of initial handling and delivery cost. Next is installation and assembly cost. Cost of fitting machinery parts, charges for installation, assembly, etc., etc. All comes under this category. Okay, not okay. Next is testing cost, which is what? Trial run cost. Cost incurred to check whether the asset works properly or not. Trial run expense of the machinery. Adala vandu I would have incurred the cost for fuel, power, raw materials, something. So all that will be a part of trial run cost. During this trial run period, if there are any product generated, good, bad, scrap, whatever it is, which I'm either selling or scrapping, that scrap value will be subtracted from the trial run cost, and the net trial run cost will be added to the cost of PPE. If sample produced during the testing are sold, sale value or the scrap value is reduced from the testing cost, and the remaining testing cost is what is added to the cost of PPE. Am I loud and clear? Next is professional fee. Professional fee paid to experts, professionals directly related to acquisition or installation or construction of the PPE. Such as when I'm constructing a building, I will involve an architect to do all the architectural work, interior designer to do the interior work. All these are directly attributable to the cost of PPE. Engineering consultancy fees, legal fee for installation, approval, agent commission on purchase of PPE, etc. All these are professional fees. All these come under directly attributable cost. Okay, not okay. Next, meaning computation of dismantling, decommissioning, removing, and restoring cost. I'm only discussing meaning. Computation I'm not discussing right now. Initial estimate of the cost incurred by an entity in respect of the obligation for dismantling, removing, and restoring of the site, also referred as decommissioning, restoration, and similar liabilities. Either terminology, account name, on which PP is located are recognized and measured in accordance with AS 29. This is the legal language. Now, explanation. Sometimes, while installing or using PPE, the entity may have a legal or a constructive obligation to dismantle and remove the asset. Tell me, people, I gave an example of factory, no? I said, with the landlord, I have an agreement. In agreement, there were 2 points. One, I have to vacate the factory after 10 years. First point. Second, I have to dismantle all the factory building or machinery and restore the land in the same original position. Yes or no? So because of that agreement, do I have any legal obligation or not? Yes. அப்பனா அவன் என்ன சொல்றான், sometimes while installing or using that asset you have a legal or a constructive obligation to, what is obligation to, either dismantle or remove the asset in future and restore the site to its original condition. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கண்டிஷன் இருக்கு அப்படின்னா இதுக்கு நீ ஃபியூச்சர்ல செலவு பண்ற அப்படின்னு முடிவாயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னா, although these expenses will actually be paid in future, actually you'll pay this money in future only after 10 years when the decommissioning is happening, when the removal is happening, when the restoration is happening, அப்பதான் காசு பே பண்ணுவேன். ஆனாலும் although these expenses are actually paid in future, the obligation arises of that today itself when asset is installed. Therefore, estimated present value of such future cost is determined and added to the cost of PPE. Who is saying this? Accounting standard 29 is saying that. So when you study accounting standard 29, the true meaning of provision, you'll understand and connect here. Got it, not got it? So this point we have to connect to AS 29. Now that AS 29 is not done, you may not be able to connect it. But those who have done foundation with me properly, I've explained the clear meaning of provision. What is meaning of provision? The money that I have to pay in future, exact amount is not known. I have an obligation to pay the money in future. Today itself obligation is that. There's a present obligation of future outflow of money. But amount is not certain. It is uncertain. You have to record that as provision today itself. Who is saying this? Accounting standard 29 is saying this. How do you record it? After 10 years, I have to pay 10 lakh for restoration. So you'll record full 10 lakh rupees? No. I have to do present value calculation and record at the different price. Now that process is a different process which I'll discuss in next class and not in today's class. Purida. I'm just trying to put the meaning. I'm just trying to put the meaning of this in the perspective. I'm just trying to give the perspective of the meaning. Computation, keep it pending. I have a proper example. Proper example is there. I'll discuss later. I will not discuss the entire example right now. Is that okay? And corresponding liability is recognized as per AS 29. So when you pass an entry, the entry is going to be this. Oil rigs account debit to provision for decommissioning. Oil rigs ingiradhu PPE. So one part of the dismantling cost will be added to the PPE as per AS 10. Another part, which is a liability part, will be taken to provision account as per AS 29. So for this particular transaction, AS 10 and AS 29 together has to be applied. Okay, not okay. Example I have not given so far, so don't break your head. I'll discuss everything in detail because this separately will take at least half an hour to discuss. Now, if this is clear, can I go to next point? Now, there are certain costs which cannot be a part of your cost of PPE. You will incur some expenditure, but that should not be a part of cost of PPE, which means you should not capitalize it. You should not capitalize it. Purida. For example, following items should not be included in calculating the cost of PPE, or following items should be excluded from calculating cost of PPE. Means these items should not be capitalized to the asset. That is PPE. Got it, not got it? First is cost of opening. இதெல்லாம் வந்து உன்னோட original AS ல இருக்கு. This is there in original accounting standard. I'm not telling this out of my own will. This is there in your original accounting standard. Cost of opening a new facility or a business or a PPE such as inauguration cost. For this factory, what I'm opening now, I'm doing a very loud inauguration, big inauguration. I've invited celebrities, politicians, lunch per person. I'm providing lunch also for inauguration. Per person lunch cost is 1,000 rupees. How much? 1,000 rupees per plate. Oh, grand launch. Entry lam pathina vandu dum. What is that called as? Huh? Band. No, Tamil, what do they say? Enna mela? Janda mela I'm doing. Full heavy decoration and all. Lavish inauguration. Up. Next level inauguration. Total expenditure for the inauguration is only for that acha bucha inauguration. For that alone, 1 crore rupees I've spent. How much? 1 crore. People are like, oh, you 1 crore அப்படின்றாங்க. 1 crore money spent. Now the question is, this 1 crore is incurred so that the machinery will start. Production will start. அப்படியா? Will machinery say, no, if you don't do proper inauguration, I will not start myself. I will not do manufacturing. No. This is not required for the asset to be ready for intended use. But you did it out of your own will. So this will not be a part of your cost of PPE. Purida. It will not be a part of cost of PPE. Now, I've not told you whether this will be capitalized or not. That I'm not discussing. I'm just telling you, this will not be a part of cost of PPE. With the machinery value, with the factory building value, will I add and do depreciation on this? That not possible is what I'm trying to say. Whether we will capitalize this or not, that's a different question. Sometimes some expenditure we capitalize as deferred revenue expenditure. No? Possible, not possible. So am I saying that this should not be capitalized at all? No. I'm saying that this should not be a part of your cost of PPE. Avladhan. Because these are promotional or ceremonial expenses not necessary to make the asset ready for use, such as inauguration ceremony expenses, ribbon cutting event, launch party. They can give multiple different names. Doesn't matter. This will not be a part of your cost of PPE. Any problem in this? Next, cost of introducing a new product or services. A new product if I'm launching, or a new service if I launch, I do heavy advertisement. For example, let's say I'm going to launch a new course called a CA course. For that, I'm spending 10 lakh rupees in marketing. Cut out, banner, everything. Okay, wow. Now that 10 lakh rupees, should I add it to the cost of PPE or not? No. First of all, this new product or new service, what I'm launching, is it giving birth to any asset? Tangible asset? Tell me, anything which you can touch? No, not possible. So will this be a part of your cost of PPE? The answer is no. Including cost of advertising or promotional activity. Means what? These expenses are related to marketing activity and not for acquisition or construction or exchange of PPE. Advertisement expenses for launch of new product, promotional campaigns, etc. These expenditure incurred will not be a part of cost of PPE. See, when you see itself, you'll get a feeling. See, you'll have cost of PPE. Feeling. That see only we are going to discuss right now. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Cost of conducting business in a new location or with a new class of customer. I'm very bored of operating this academy in Coimbatore. I want to shift my academy to Goa. Goa. People thought Bangalore, Chennai. No, Goa directly. I want to take class from beach. So for that, I shifted to new location. Goa. So they can take classes to new class of customer. Beach le varavanga pora ella vaanga account solli kudukuren come new class of customer. And for that I'm alone not going. I'm taking some 2-3 teachers also from here. I'm training them how to teach there. Oh, so staff, teaching, training, whatever you say. இதெல்லாம் போட்டு cost of people add பண்ண முடியுமா? Not possible. புரியுதா? In Goa, I set up an academy on the beach view academy. So there, building is there. Cost of PP தானே? And the building la in the relocation charges irukku illaya, the new location where I went, there can I add this? Not possible. Puriliya. If there I'm creating a new asset, okay. If I'm creating a new asset there for business purpose, okay. In Goa I'm putting academy, building is there, tangible asset, I'm going to use it in business for more than 12 months, capitalize, no problem. Got it? Not got it. But there's no assets created. Chumma I'm going there, sitting on the sand and taking classes. For that traveling charges, flight la poirunga, business class flight. I took staff also in business class flight. Angala normal water I'll not drink, only breezer. For that, not one lakh, for what you call 100-200 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees also spent for that. All that will it be a part of your cost of PPE? Can I capitalize all that to Coimbatore Academy? Not possible. These are business expansion training costs and not asset related cost. Staff training cost of new branch, marketing expense in new city. These cannot be part of cost of PPE. Got it? Not got it. But yes, in Goa, if I'm opening a proper academy, and for that, what and all conditions is given by AS 10 for PPE satisfaction, then that I'll capitalize. But there's no tangible asset coming, only chumma expenditure I'm incurring up, that cannot be a part of my cost of PPE of Coimbatore. Got it? Not got it? Okay. The cost of administration and other general overheads. Cost of administration, other general overhead. Now listen to me very carefully. Now I'm coming back to my example and relating to it. Guys, 1/4/2026, I purchased the machinery. Okay, wow. This machine is ready for use on 17 May 2026, which is today. Okay, wow. After how many days? Almost approximately 45-47 days over. Yes or no? During this period, I had the factory. I paid rent, factory rent. During this period, I had labor in my factory. I paid wages. They did nothing, but I paid them because if I don't pay, they'll run away. Then where will I get the labor? So I got the labor. I don't want to leave them. So I'm paying the wages just like that. Okay, wow. I have staff also sitting in my admin office. Nothing they're doing. Sitting and only scrolling reels, but still I'm paying salary. I'm having office also. For that also I'm paying rent. Staff watching, what do you call it? Reel with AC in office. AC, EB bill also I'm paying. Upon another. All administrative costs are being incurred. Got it, not got it. Another side, I'm also marketing during this period. After 1 month, I'll come out with new Ferrero Rocher. If you buy one free, you will get. Like that, full marketing. Okay, not okay. Now, my question is, all the administration cost, selling distribution cost, finance cost, accounting cost, whatever I'm incurring, from buying the asset till the asset is ready for use, this expenditure, in the period level expenditure, will you capitalize or not to cost of PPE? That is the question. உங்க மனசே கேட்கல AS10 மனசு கேக்குமா same thing what you are feeling same feeling of AS10 nothing of this will be a part of cost of PPE because the salary what I pay to staff for watching reel is it required for the intended use of the machinery? No. If the staff is not watching reel also, machine will function, machine will come. Got it, not got it? If staff is not there also, machine will come. So none of these expenditures are required for intended use of machinery. Hence, none of the administrative expenses, selling distribution expenses will be capitalized in the cost of PPE even during the phase of the asset being ready for use. Okay, wow. Ready to use phase la nee incur pandra expense it will not be a part of cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Sir, I have one doubt, sir. What about admin expense, selling expense, distribution expenses, accounts, finance expense after asset is ready to use? Donkey fellow, after the asset is ready to use, if you incur any expenditure for the asset itself, that itself you can't capitalize. This chiller expense will sit and capitalize. Not possible. Got it, not got it? Okay. These are indirect routine business expenditure. This is not required for the asset to be used for the intended purpose. So this will not be capitalized. Head office salary, office rent, admin department expenses, etc., etc. Got it, not got it? Next, operating cost incurred. While an item capable of operating in the manner intended by the management has it to be brought to use. Means what? PPE ready for use, but not put to use. Means PPE not put to use, but ready for use. Again, I'm reading. Listen to the line very carefully. I'm going to incur some cost. Which cost? Operating cost. Incurred while an item is capable of operating. Item, which item? PPE, machinery is capable of operating in the manner intended by management. The way I want asset is ready to perform. Means asset is ready for use. But that asset I'm yet to use. Or I'm using it, but I'm not using in the full capacity. I'm not using in full capacity. A machine can give me 1,000 chocolates. But right now I'm producing less only, 200 chocolates only. If a machine is running for 24 hours apdina, I can manufacture 10,000 chocolates. If a machine is running for 24 hours apdina, I can manufacture 10,000 chocolates. Now I'm only manufacturing how many chocolates? 100 chocolates, 200, 300. I'm running only for few hours. Upon the asset is not running in the full capacity. Got it, not got it? Got it, not got it? Means PP is operating under its original capacity. Under capacity is the manufacture out. Now explanation. Once the asset is ready for intended use, this is the keyword. This is what you have to quote in the exam also. Once the asset is ready for intended use, all the subsequent costs are generally treated as operational or revenue expenses and are charged to statement of P&L, irrespective of whether the asset is operating at full capacity or under capacity. Once the asset is ready for use, adukku mela nee use pandriyo panliyo, you don't use it, cost will come. That cost can I capitalize? No. I'm using it, but not full capacity, under capacity. Whatever it is, after the asset is ready for use, whatever expenditure you do, it's an operational expenditure. That will never be a part of cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? So head office salary, office rent, admin, department expenses, etc., etc. So this example only you gave here also, no, sir. Cheating, sir. Arey donkey fellow. This was before ready to use operational expenditure. This is after ready to use business expenditure. Got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? Okay. F point. Initial operating losses, such as those incurred while demand for the output of an item builds up. Now, what is this point? Whenever you run any business, in the very first year, you will not be profitable because the product that you're manufacturing could be less in quantity, or the product that you're selling could be less in quantity because the demand for the product is not there in market. You have to create demand. Then only sales will come. Then only profit will come. So initial 1 year, 2 year, you're in losses. So that loss is there, no? Loss of the business. And the loss na வந்து capitalize பண்ண முடியுமா? So those expenditure which is resulting into loss, that loss can I capitalize so that my P&L will not reflect loss. If there is any business loss, operation losses, business loss, can I capitalize the business loss so that the P&L will not get affected? Imagine, no, first 2 years of business balance sheet P&L you're seeing, first 2 years loss is there. It's a demotivation, no? So to avoid that loss, can I capitalize the loss to the asset? Not possible. That is not allowed. Business loss are not a part of the asset acquisition cost. Is this loss required for intended use of the machinery? No. But this cannot be a part of cost of PPE. In other words, initial operating losses arise after the asset is ready for intended use and occur due to business or market conditions such as low demand. Why am I in loss? Because demand is low. Why am I in loss? Because the production is low. Why am I in loss? Because I'm inefficient in utilizing the machinery. எல்லா தப்பு என் பக்கம் இருக்கு. So business is into loss. For that what? You will capitalize. Not possible. Since these losses are not incurred to bring the asset to its working condition, they should not be included in cost of PPE. Got it? Not got it? So losses during the first few months or years of the production due to low sales. Very important. Multiple time question has come from this part in the ICA examination. Cost of relocating or reorganizing. I purchased one land here. Sorry, I'm already operating here in this factory. I want to demolish this and build a new factory there. Already 10 years I'm operating the factory here. Now this factory structure has become old. The condition is very bad. So I want to demolish this. In the same place, I want to construct a new building. Land enoda. This is my land only. Purida. Now, to remove this, to construct a new factory in this place, inside machinery will be there, so many furniture will be there. All that I have to shift it to some other place temporary, no? இப்போ வீடை வந்து ஃபுல்லா ரெனோவேட் பண்ற அப்படின்னா அப்ப நீ வீட்டில் இருக்கிற எல்லா ஐட்டமும் வேற ஒரு டெம்பரரி வீட்டுக்கு மாத்தணும்ல. So imagine you have your own house, but you want to do renovation of that house. You are seated inside. Inside itself renovation will happen. No, how can you do renovation and live together? A person cannot live and do renovation together. So you have to temporarily move out of the house for a couple of months. You'll take a rental premises. Purida. You'll go and stay there. Then only here renovation will happen. Same situation here also. So you have to demolish this factory and build a new factory. Then whatever machineries are there, asset is there inside the factory, I have to shift them temporarily for a different location, to a different location. Now the question is, the cost of relocation is there, no? Cost of relocation or reorganizing this entire asset. Will this be a part of cost of PPE? AS10 says no. Because this cost of relocation is not required for the asset to be used for intended purpose. Got it? Not got it? Got it? Not got it? This we are relocating for our convenience. This is not required for building the factory. Now tell me one thing. In this land, to demolish this factory and to build a new factory, will the new factory say, no, unless you do relocation charges, I will not build myself? அப்பனா இந்த இடத்துல நியூ ஃபேக்டரி கட்டுறதுக்கு வந்து நான் பண்ற ரீலோகேஷன் சார்ஜஸ் அவசியமா கிடையாது. பட் ஐம் டூயிங் ஃபார் மை கன்வீனியன்ஸ். புரியுதா? Got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? So AS10 says that the cost of relocation or reorganizing the operations of the business are not essential for the development of the PPE or construction of the PPE or the installation of the PPE. Therefore, those will not be a part of my cost of PPE. Got it? Not got it? Okay. But my question is, this old factory is there, no? I'm demolishing the old factory. That's cost of demolition. Will that be a part of cost of PPE? Yes. Because without demolition, I cannot build a new asset there. But to build a new asset there, demolition is important. Got it, not got it. So cost of demolishing the old factory and to build a new factory, the demolition cost is essential. Upon the demolition cost is a part of your cost of PP. Ana, the relocation or the reorganization of the business operation to a different place, that is not a part of your cost of PP. That you are doing for your convenience, not for the development of the PP. Hence, that is not a part of your cost of PP. Got it, not got it. These relate to business decisions and are not bringing the asset for ready to use. Got it? Hence, these costs will not be capitalized to cost of PPE. Shifting factory to another city, employee relocation expenses, none of this will be a part of cost of PPE. Two more points. Cost of abnormal loss of PPE. I purchased for academy 5 TV. How many TV? 5 TV for class purpose. 4 TV installed. 5th TV while installing, either my staff or the installation staff put it down by mistakenly. Or let's say my staff only put it down. One of my staff was supporting to hold the TV. He didn't support properly. TV fell down, TV broke. So I got a new TV. But the TV my staff dropped it. My staff dropped it. It's my problem. It's my loss. That loss is called as what loss? Abnormal loss. Can I capitalize that abnormal loss to cost of PPE? No. If this is a normal loss, you capitalize fund. But if any abnormal loss is being incurred at the time of purchase of asset or installation of asset or construction of asset, that abnormal loss will not be capitalized to the cost of PP. Adu onnoda tavaru. So that loss, show it in P&L to the world. I did all these mistakes and because of a mistake, I made a loss. Because if you put in cost of PPE, it'll get hit with other cost. So the user of financial statement will not know the loss that you have incurred. புரியுதா? உன் தப்புனால என்ன லாஸ் நடந்ததோ அந்த லாஸ் பச்சையா உன் P&L வந்து ரிஃப்ளெக்ட் ஆகணும். It should get reflected on the face of your P&L as abnormal loss. That is the intention behind this concept of excluding the abnormal loss from the cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? A part of PPE destroyed or damaged during installation, etc., such as abnormal inefficiency, should not be added and increase the cost of PPE. Machinery damage due to fire during installation, abnormal wastage of construction material, loss due to accident while transporting machinery, theft of part during installation process. இதெல்லாம் வந்து உன்னோட inefficiencyனால நடந்திருக்கு. Because of your carelessness and recklessness, this mistake happened. That you cannot capitalize to the cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? Interest charge paid to supplier of PPE for deferred credit. 11:30. My God, we have been only understanding theoretical aspect of this for 1 hour, 17 minutes. And why this is essential? Because the next 7-8 questions that I'm going to do is completely revolving around this. And the questions are quite tricky. If this is not understood in true spirit, you will not get the comfortability to solve the questions. Am I right? So one last discussion. We are over with it. Panilama. Then we'll go to sums. This is similar to the present value concept I said. No, it's similar to that, but not that complicated. So I'll try to put this in very simple perspective. Okay, nalla gavinchikkelunga. Today I'm buying one machine, 1,426 for 25 lakh rupees. For 25 lakh rupees. But I'm not making payment today. Not after 1 month. Not after 1 year. I'm telling I'll make the payment after 3 years. How many years? After 3 years. Or let's say after 2 years also. After 2 years. I'll take this example itself. Machine is purchased for 10 lakh, not 25 lakh, 10 lakh. We'll take the same example. Why to take a different example? Machine is purchased for 10 lakh on deferred payment terms. Deferred payment, deferring means what? Postponing. Deferring means what? Postponing. I'm postponing the payment after 2 years. Apana, 1 year will get over here. Second year will get over here. Prida. Due to delayed payment facility, the supplier charges an additional 1 lakh as interest. Additional 1 lakh as interest. So total how much I'll be paying here? 11 lakh. Got it, not got it? Now, this 1 lakh which I'm going to pay, am I going to confirm pay that 1 lakh rupees? Yes. Apana, on the date of acquisition of the machinery, do I know that I have to pay this money in future? Yes. Do I also know how much money to pay in future? Yes. Got it, not got it? Should I create a liability provision here or not? Yes. So 2 here, supplier 1 lakh will come. In debit, this 1 lakh is there, no? In debit, this 1 lakh is there, no? Should I charge this 1 lakh to the cost of PPE or not? Should I charge this to cost of PPE or not? A10 says that this will not be a part of cost of PPE because this 1 lakh which you're paying as interest was not required for keeping the asset ready for intended use. This 1 lakh rupees you're paying interest because of your convenience to pay later. உன் சௌகரியத்துக்கு நீ வந்து டிலேவா பே பண்ணு சொல்லிட்டு நீ வந்து இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்ல கேட்டிருக்க. Is it required for the asset to be used for intended use? Not required. So this will be a part of your finance cost. Finance cost means what? Interest expenditure. So என்னோட இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சரா நீ வந்து P&L ஷோ பண்ணுன்ற. புரியுதா புரியலையா? But this 1 lakh rupees you cannot record entirely like this what I've done. This interest you have to bifurcate into 2 years. Here also the present value ka calculation will come. But for that we have separate questions to be done. So I'm just trying to put an example into your mind. All I'm trying to tell is that if I buy an asset, I'm making the payment of asset on a future date along with interest aptina, that interest component will not be a part of cost of PPE because that's a finance cost. It's a P&L item. It's a revenue expenditure. It cannot be a cost of PPE. Now the calculation of that, accounting of that is a little bit complicated and you have questions based on this in exam also. This is a simple example I gave. This will not come in exam. This based on complicated questions are there, no? Similar to this, that will come in exam. Okay, not okay. So here my agenda of discussing this example only to put the concept into your mind that in case of deferred credit payment, if there is any interest getting levied, that interest is not a part of cost of PPE. My intention is to communicate here. Actual sum we'll discuss later. Is that okay? Now that you have understood, can we do some questions based on this directly? Yes, boss.
Delayed payment facility का not for the delayed pay. जो मैंने 2 साल के बाद मेरे को जो पे करना था, वो भी मैंने delay pay किया.
Now she's asking, sir, we have not paid the money on the due date as promised. We have paid later. So again, one delay is coming because of that interest is coming up, Dina. That is also a part of finance cost. Oh, okay. Now she's confused that this 1 lakh interest is for what period? Please understand, people. There are 2 types of interest. One, for making a deferred payment, for delaying the initial payment itself. That is, for granting the credit period itself, sometime the interest will come. இது ரொம்ப rare. நீங்க படிச்சதில்ல, first time தான் படிக்கிறீங்க. Sometimes what happens is that for credit period, that is, if you don't make the payment during this period, no, interest will not come. That is what we studied in 11th standard. In 11th, 12th and foundation, during this period, you have never heard that interest will come. First time you're listening now. So what she's getting confused is, so in 11th, 12th and foundation, what did we learn? On the due date, if payment is not done, if it is delayed apdina, somewhere here, if I'm making payment apdina, then interest will come only for this period. No, sir. Then why are you telling interest is coming for this period? I'm telling there are exceptional cases where if the supplier is not getting payment today, he'll tell that give me payment after 2 years. 2 years. Upon a credit period is allowed, but credit period is allowed with interest. Apo, whether the interest is during this period or after this period, both are revenue expenditure and should not be capitalized. Got it, not got it. But now here the interest what they're talking about is what interest? Here they're talking about the deferred credit interest. Means what? Today I purchased the asset. I'm deferring the payment to a due date, no? First due date. And the deferment இடையில வர கேப்புக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் தான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். Got it, not got it. Clear or not clear? Is it doubt clear? Now, let's do a couple of questions. Kind of, you can say that. Scanner question 18B. Guys, 18A I'm not doing. I'm doing 18B first. 18A I'll do after some time. You are required to give correct accounting treatment for the following in line of provisions of AS 10. Now, what is B point telling? This is RTP May 21 question. RTP May 21 question. Please pay full attention. Now, whatever we have learned, we have to apply. Okay, wow. ABC Limited company is setting up a new refinery outside the city limit. New refinery means kind of factory, you can say, outside the city limit. In order to facilitate the construction of the refinery and its operation, ABC Limited is required to incur expenditure on the construction and development of railway siding, road and bridges. My question to all of you, are they setting up this refinery or factory inside the city? No, it is outside city. Means what? There, the access to road is not there properly. There are not proper bridges for employees to come to factory. For the coal to reach the factory, there's no proper facility. So I put a railway siding. So there's a railway line, main railway line. On the side, I put a railway siding, and the train will directly come inside my factory. Purida. So I put a railway siding. I put a road. I put a bridge. இதெல்லாம் யார் பண்ணணும் நியாயமா? Government has to do, but government is not helping me, so I have done it all by myself. Okay, not okay. Okay. Though ABC Limited incurs the expenditure on the construction and development of these three assets, it will not have the ownership rights. அப்படின்னு என்ன? Once I put railway siding, I cannot say that only my train will come. In that railway siding, any train can come. Once I put a road, on this road, I cannot claim this is my private road. If I have my private road apnina, only my vehicle can come and go, nobody else will come and go. You have seen in so many big factory, inside the factory, they will put a railway, sorry, they will put a roadway. So that road becomes a private road. On the private road, public cannot come. General public cannot come. But here, they're telling that there is no ownership right on the road apnina. Government is saying that you put road, but this is not a private road. In this road, all the nearby village people are there. No, they will also use that road. Upon it is not a private road. It is a public road. But that public road, who has laid down? The company has laid down. ABC Limited has laid down. There's a bridge that has been constructed. Let's say there is a river going on to travel from one side to another side. There's a bridge required. That bridge also flyover also be constructed. Small bridge only be constructed. But that bridge is not a private bridge. Even the public, residing in that area can use that bridge. Purida. But all the expenditure who has taken care of? Company has taken care of. Though ABC Limited has incurred expenditure on construction and development, it will not have ownership rights on these items, and they are also available for use to other entities and public at large. Use panna. Can ABC Limited capitalize expenditure incurred on these items as PPE? Imagine the total money spent for this is 10 crore. To bank 10 crore. To bank 10 crore. Okay, va? Okay. First, tell me people. First, what are you supposed to check? This money, what you spent, first of all, is it an asset or not? Tell me first. Is it an asset or not? What is the definition of asset as per the framework? So there should be a resource controlled by the entity which generates future economic benefit. Oh. Do you think railway sidings, bridge, road are the resources for my organization? Yes. If I use that, it's my resource. Second, do I control it? Yes. Yes. Because I'm using it means I'm controlling it, kind of. Of course, control 100% control, but some kind of heavy control is there. In node asset, I use panna. So nobody can come and prevent telling that, no, ABC Limited, you cannot use it. Nobody can restrict. So government, can they come and restrict us in future? No. Which means kind of control is there. And a full control, other people are also using it. And I cannot restrict them. So full control is not there, but partial control is there or not? Yes. About a control. Third, I'll be using this for my future economic benefit. All three conditions satisfied. So this is an asset. Second, what are we supposed to check? What are we supposed to check? Whether this asset is getting covered under PPE, whether it is coming in the scope of PPE or not. Which is not coming in scope of PPE. Biological asset is not coming in scope of PPE. Upon another. Living animal not coming in scope of PPE. Living plant is not coming, but direct plant will come in AS10. So this is neither living animal nor living plant. So this is covered in the scope of AS10. Okay. Third. Next, what do we see? Meaning of PPE. What are the meaning of PPE? Condition of becoming PPE. It should be a tangible asset. So are the railway sidings road which is tangible? Can I touch it? Yes. I'm using it for my production purpose or goods, that is supply of goods, services, rental purpose and administrative purpose. Yes. I'm going to use it for more than 12 months. All the three conditions satisfied. Hence it is PPE. Okay. Fourth, recognition criteria. Which recognition? Initial recognition criteria. In there, how many conditions are there? 2 conditions. What condition? I should get FEB, future economic benefit. Either directly or indirectly through enabler asset. Second, cost can be measured reliably. Cost can be measured reliably. All the two conditions satisfied? Yes. So can I do the recognition? Yes. Fifth, I need to check the measurement criteria. Measurement criteria. In that, which measurement? Initial measurement. What is the measurement criteria? Purchase cost plus directly attributable cost plus decommissioning cost or restoration cost, whatever you say. இதெல்லாம் add பண்ணா I will get the amount and that I can record it in form of journal entry. Got it, not got it. So here இதெல்லாம் வந்து required இல்ல. But I just try to put a process into your head. In the item, this item to be called as PPE, in what flow? One after the other. You have to apply your mind. That flow I'm trying to put in your head. Purida. Got it, not got it. Or at least you got an approach, no? What steps I have to follow? That steps you understood, no? That is very important. Sir, but here what do I write in exams? First, let's read their answer. Then I'll give my answer. Okay, wow. This is their answer. Read it. I will not read it. I don't like it. You read it. Enjoy. Don't cry. That's all I will request. Read. She's like, read, ma. When I suffered, you also have to suffer. I also read this, no? Suffer. Online people. Video. On. Donkey fellow. Everybody. Darshini, Trinidhi, Haricharan. Oh. It's not that bad also. Oh, it's still decent, understandable only, but could have been better. I'm trying to zoom so that at least you can understand. Okay. Let's go to my answer. My answer is not my answer. It is ChatGPT answer. I'm giving this freedom to all of you also. Whenever you come across any question in ICI, question is good. Answer is not that good. It's very confusing. Take a screenshot of that question. Put it in ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT, give me ICI style answer. Kudupa. You have to be careful enough to give good prompt. So a lot of time I take answers from ChatGPT, but it does not give me the answer the way I want. So I keep on redefining the prompt and I get answer what I want. So I save time and I prepare notes for all of you. Purida. Got it, not got it. So now this is to give confidence to those people. Now since listen. Now why I'm telling all this openly is because some people have a phobia. Oh, sir gave such a beautiful language. Pavam, I don't know how to write English. To motivate all of you, we also struggle in writing English. Hence, I took help of ChatGPT. You also take help of ChatGPT. Anna, in exam, can you take help of ChatGPT? No. So ChatGPT can be used only for certain limit of purpose. Beyond that, you will have to develop the command over the English language. How do you develop it? Only by repeated writing practice or oral practice. So these kind of questions, what are you supposed to do? No, two way. One, complete writing practice on your own. First time, you will feel, okay, this is not good. Let me redefine more. Let me redefine a little bit more. So by redefining, you will get better. Writing will take time. So in WhatsApp, you have this audio voice note. Swipe the voice note and you seamlessly try to orally practice. Record பண்ணுங்க, அது கேளுங்க. You'll understand where you're going wrong. So the more you speak, the more you listen, the more you write is the only way to develop a command over any language. English is something which you are learning from childhood. Though we are not pro in grammatically forming the sentence, but eventually we can achieve it. Purida. So how do we achieve it? With repeated practice. Conscious practice is very important. These days, I'll be very clear with all of you. ICA says that earlier, keywords mattum eludana porum. You form the sentence in your own language, you'll give marks. Now that is not happening. Now, two things they want. They want keywords also, and they want a professional language to be used in the exam. They don't want local English language. They want proper professional language to be used in the exam, because you're representing the ICAI in future. Upon becoming chart accountant, you're going to represent ICAI. You should sound professional when you communicate. Hence, they're focusing very much on the language now. So this will come only with practice. So what is this saying? As per accounting standard 10, property plant equipment, the cost of an item of PPE should be recognized as an asset if future economic benefits are expected to flow to the enterprise and the cost can be measured reliably. Okay, not okay. Have you simple English? No complicated, no complications, and keywords also taken care of. Further, the cost of PP includes all directly attributable costs to bring the asset to the present location and condition to operate in the manner intended by the management. Either way, you can redraft panna. I feel this is a little bit complicated. We can still redefine it in simple language. What language? Further, the cost of PP should include all the directly attributable costs incurred to bring the asset to the present location and condition and for keeping it ready for intended use. We can just little bit polish it more. In the given case, expenditure on railway sidings, road and bridges is necessary for construction of the refinery and carrying out the refinery operation. These assets are enabler assets since they may not generate economic benefit directly, but they enable the refinery project to operate and generate future economic benefits indirectly. Although ABC Limited does not have ownership rights over these assets and they are also available for public use, the expenditure incurred on them is directly attributable to bringing the refinery to the working condition. Therefore, these expenditure incurred on railway sidings, road bridges should be capitalized as a part of cost of refinery project under AS10. If you can try to simplify the language the way you want, but there are certain keywords which you cannot miss. Purida, Purilia. So this question is a question of enabler assets. This is a question of enabler assets. Now, next question is practical question 12 of your ICA module. So go to your ICA module. You have scenario based questions at the end. Page number 5.64. 5.64. They're telling with reference to AS10, classify the items under the following heads. They've given the list of expenditure people. You have to classify whether this is purchase price of property. Please tell me, purchase price of property, can I say is called as PC? It is the first component of cost of PP. What is second component? DAC. What is third component? Decommissioning charges. Another kudukla. Avana solra. Cost not included. Apana exclusions. Correct. Come back to my notes. What did we study? First, we studied about purchase cost. Yes or no? Then we studied about directly attributable cost. Then we spoke about dismantling or decommissioning cost. All these three are the cost incurred for cost of PP. Then we spoke about the exclusions. Can I put this as D? So A is cost of PP. Purchase price of PP. B is directly attributable cost. C is decommissioning cost or restoration cost. E is what? Exclusions. All the four has to be remembered. D. I forgot ABCD. Sorry. D is exclusion. In the question, he is given a list of items. He is asking you to classify either as per A, B, or D. Got it? Not got it? Now let's go back. Import duties means taxes and non-refundable purchase taxes. These duties and taxes are non-refundable. Question could have been formed better, but I'm sorry, I cannot help it. I say question. In short, non-refundable now, it's a part of your purchase cost. Add or minus? Add. If it is already added, then leave it. If it is not added, you add it. Any problem? No problem. Initial delivery and handling cost. Directly attributable cost. Got it? Not got it? Okay. initial operating losses, such as those incurred while demand for the output of item is built up. It is exclusion. It's not a part of your PPE. Answer varda? The only reason is we spend 1.5 hours to understand the base properly. So when you understand something properly, even though it is taking extra time, it's worth it. It's worth it. You know where people make mistake here? Sorry? Exactly. So I've been counseling a couple of people recently. They've taken classes here and there somewhere. The entire advanced accounting classes, what you've spent is 180 to 200 hours. How many hours? 200 hours. Our class is going somewhere 350 hours. 350 hours. These donkey people, they watch 180 200 hours class thinking that, oh, syllabus over, portion over. நீ சிலபஸ் முடிச்சதுக்கு போர்ஷன் முடிச்சதுக்கு ஐசிஏ பாஸ் பண்ணுவானா நீங்க இல்ல நீ என்ன பண்ற திருப்பி அந்த 200 hours வந்து you not studied properly no to study properly you spend another 200 hours to 300 hours properly to study plus in that period restlessness I didn't study properly, this doubt, that doubt, all kind of nonsense will happen to your mind. So 200 hours of class plus another 200 hours of spending time nyam அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இது பெட்டரா இல்ல 350 ஹவர்ஸ்ல ஒழுக்கமா படிக்கிறது பெட்டரா அவ்வளவுதான். That is simple. Why I'm telling, because this is a problem with a lot of people. Even when I started the class, when I said my class is going to be 300 plus hours, people like 300 plus hours when you complete, that is, if you take Apnina, when will we complete the remaining subjects? So don't focus on the duration of the class. If it is extra coming Apnina, it's worth it. If it is helping you to understand the subject properly, if it is helping you to, develop the understanding well, it is helping you in all the possible ways, Apnina, it's worth doing it. Right? I'm not saying this for accounts, even for any other subject that you're opting for, not just inter, I'm talking about final also. Please select the faculty who's teaching you properly, even though the timing is extra, it's worth it. Got it, not got it? Shortly I'll tell, we'll do sums now. Point 4. Cost incurred while an item is capable of operating in the manner intended by the management has yet to be brought into use or operated at less than full capacity. Means what? PP is ready for use, but you have not put into use, or you put into use but it is underutilized. So during that phase, cost is incurred. Once the asset is ready for use, whether you use it or not, whether you use more or less, அந்த ஃபேஸ்க்கு அப்புறம் நீ வந்து செலவு பண்றது எல்லாமே வந்து it is post acquisition cost, will never be part of cost of PPE. Got it, not got it? So this is also excluded from cost of PPE. Okay, not okay? Trade discount and rebate should be subtracted from purchase cost. Cost of relocating and reorganizing part or all the operation of the enterprise. This relocation cost is not necessary for this asset to be ready to use. This I am doing for my convenience. So this will be excluded from the cost of PPE. Doesn't matter. Sir, it's not enterprise, it is PPE. நீ என்ன வேணா போடு, கவலையே கிடையாது. Got it, not got it? Installation and assembly cost. Installation and assembly cost. Installation assembly cost. Directly attributable cost. Without this, I cannot get the machinery ready for use. Okay, not okay? So this is your directly attributable cost. Admin and other general overhead. Always excluded. Always excluded. Whether during the phase of ready to use or after the ready to use phase, both places, wherever you have any operational expenses, everything will be treated as revenue expenditure and not capital expenditure. Same point is mentioned here. You can go home and check. 13th question. ABC Limited is last question. ABC Limited is installing a new plant at its production facility. A new plant means plant and machinery, big machinery. It has incurred these costs. Please advise ABC Limited on the cost that it can capitalize in accordance with AS 10. Which and all can be capitalized or not, they're asking you to do it. Okay, va? Don't do anything. Wait. Take this as homework. We'll just discuss right now. First cost that they've incurred is cost of the plant. Cost as per supplies invoice plus taxes. So in this 25 lakh, tax is included or not included? This is telling supply invoice plus tax அப்படின்னா already the basic price plus GST is already included. 25 lakh. Okay, not okay. Oh. So far, I have no idea whether on this tax input is takeable or not. I don't know. So we'll keep it pending. Okay, but this alone, I'm keeping it pending. This is a part of your purchase cost. Any problem? No problem. Initial delivery handling cost is called as directly attributable cost. This will get added. Cost of site preparation is a part of cost of PPE. So plus directly attributable cost. Consultant I've used to get advice on the acquisition of plant. To acquire plant, I've taken the advice of the consultant. And the agent can commission I've taken some advice. Whether should I buy this machine, that machine, where to buy, how to buy, all that. It's a part of your directly attributable cost. Without his advice, I cannot buy machinery. So to buy the machinery, this was essential. Interest charges paid to supplier, the plan for deferred credit. Deferred credit payment, for that if there is any interest is coming up, that is my convenience. That's not required for the asset to be ready for use. So this will not be a part of your cost of PPE. Answer. That is the reason why we spend 1.5 hours on understanding the logic behind it. Estimated dismantling cost to be incurred after 3 years. Sorry, after 7 years. After 7 years, we leave. After 7 years, we have to incur, boss. It's okay. We have to include it. Okay. Include at present value or future value. Present value. So present value kudukla appadina, we'll assume this is itself present value. Now, how to calculate present value if it is given in question appadingiradhu next class I'll discuss. Got it, not got it. So this will be a part of your decommissioning or dismantling or restoring cost, which is category number 3C. 4 lakh operating losses being incurred before commercial production. Before production, ba. Nee enna vena sollu. Operating cost, operating losses will never be a part of cost of PPE. Never, ever excluded. Now add and tell me which all is the total cost. So 25 lakh plus 2 lakh plus 6 lakh plus 7 lakh plus 3 lakh. அவ்வளவுதான். நீ plus plus போடுமா, நீ எவ்வளவு வேணா போடு. How much in total? 43 lakhs. Let's cross check the answer. Oh my god, matching. Note, you have to give this. This will carry mark. Because you're trying to express your knowledge. Right? Why this is not added up in you're telling somebody. So this is carrying marks. Very, very important. Unfortunate that we couldn't complete it because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more questions in radar. So we'll take probably 1 more hour. So on Tuesday we're meeting. Yes. So Tuesday we'll complete the cost of asset. Then we'll go to next concept. Comfortable so far? Any difficulty? Any issues? No. Fantastic. So guys, that's all. Let's wind up. That's all for my session for this class. I'll see all of you on Tuesday, 5:15 p.m. sharp. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care. Thank you so much.